Hello and welcome. Have you ever drawn a tarot card that just feels like a massive high five? Well, that's the Six of Wands for you. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most positive, feel-good cards in the whole deck. It's a true symbol of victory, and we're going to explore exactly what makes it so powerful. I mean, you can just feel the energy, right? This card is all about that moment after you've pushed through a huge challenge. You put in all the work, and now, finally, you're getting your moment in the spotlight. It's that feeling of pure, earned success. And you know what? You deserve it. So at its heart, the Six of Wands is basically the victory lap of the tarot. Think about the card that comes right before it, the Five of Wands. That's all about conflict and chaos. Well, this card says you've not only won that battle, but people are actually noticing. You're being publicly celebrated for it. What's so cool about this card is how every little detail tells the same story. You've got the rider, who is the picture of triumph. They're on a white horse, which is all about strength and the purity of their success. They're wearing a wreath, that classic symbol of a champion, and this part is key. There's a crowd. They are there, cheering them on. This isn't just a quiet personal win. This is a big public celebration. So when this card pops up upper right in a reading, oh, that is fantastic news. It's just a powerful, positive sign that all your hard work is finally paying off. And yep, people are taking notice. All of these keywords are really pointing to one thing: achievement. You did it. You harnessed your strengths, you focused your energy, and you hit a major goal. Now, this could be something huge like a big award or a promotion, or it could be something as simple as a heartfelt great job. Whatever it is, it's boosting your confidence and giving you that push to keep going. The message here is so simple, but so important. Believe in yourself. Have faith in what you've done, and don't you dare be afraid to feel proud. It's time to hold your head high and just know that you are absolutely worthy of all this admiration. Soak it in. But, of course, like every card, the Six of Wands has a shadow side. When we flip it reversed, that victory parade can come to a screeching halt. Suddenly, we're dealing with warnings about ego, self-doubt, or just a painful lack of recognition. Yeah, the story takes a very different turn. And the contrast here is pretty stark, right? Where the upright card is all about that public praise and feeling on top of the world, the reversed card speaks to the exact opposite. It could mean your efforts are going completely unnoticed, or your confidence is taking a nosedive. You might even be getting criticism where you were expecting praise. It could really feel like a sudden, unexpected fall from grace. But listen, it's not always about total failure. Sometimes the reverse Six of Wands is a little warning about egotism. You know, that classic pride before a fall? It could also be pointing to a major case of imposter syndrome, where you've achieved something great but you just feel like a fraud. And hey, sometimes it isn't even negative. It can simply mean that you've hit a personal milestone that you'd rather celebrate privately, away from the spotlight. All right, so how does this card of victory and recognition play out when it comes to our most personal connections? Let's take a look at what the Six of Wands means for your love life. Okay, upright in a love reading, this is an amazing sign. It points to a really stable, strong relationship where you and your partner are basically each other's biggest cheerleaders. You feel seen, you feel valued. If you're single, it might mean a confident, successful new partner is just around the corner. But reversed, yeah, it can signal some trouble. You might be feeling neglected or unsupported. Egos could be clashing, and for singles, it could be a sign that low self-esteem is getting in the way of making a real connection. Now, in the world of work and finance, the Six of Wands is often super literal. This is where we see the direct results of our efforts, achieving our goals and getting those tangible rewards. Upright, this card is your career's green light. We're talking a promotion, a raise, a project that just knocks it out of the park. Financially, you're seeing the rewards of your hard work. But reversed, that success gets blocked. It might point to being passed over for that promotion, a project that just doesn't deliver, or just feeling stuck with no ambition. And financially, it can be a warning sign of potential losses or a bad investment. So after exploring the incredible highs and the potential lows of this really powerful card, what's the one thing we should hold on to? What's the core wisdom of the Six of Wands? And here it is. This is the heart of it. The card absolutely wants you to celebrate your victory, but it also has this subtle warning baked in. Enjoy your moment, but don't let it go to your head. Real, lasting success is all about celebrating your wins while staying humble, remembering that this journey isn't over yet. We can actually break this down into 3 simple, actionable steps. First, celebrate your wins. Seriously, don't just brush past your achievements. Take a moment. Second, thank your supporters. Look around and acknowledge everyone who helped you get here, because nobody makes it to the victory parade all by themselves. And third, stay humble. Enjoy this milestone for sure, but remember it's one important step on a much longer path. And this really brings us to our final thought. The Six of Wands is asking you to get crystal clear on your own definition of victory. Is it public applause, or is it a quiet personal achievement that only you know about? By figuring out what success really means to you, beyond anyone else's expectations, you make sure that every single victory, big or small, is truly your own.
We've created a beautiful Tarot Infographic Handbook and a Learn Tarot coloring book too. Check them out using the link in the description. See you next time.